What's up, guys? It's Jonathan coming in to talk to you about Batman, even though I'm wearing a Superman shirt. Anyways, so if you haven't seen or heard, they've got a new Batman costume reveal and Batmobile. And actually, I had shown Lewis the Batman costume, and we both. I didn't influence him in any way. I was very careful to see what his reaction was, and we both agree. The Batman suit looks terrible. It's awful. What can I say? I don't know what other people are saying about it because I haven't listened to them. Honestly, I probably should go through and see what other people are saying, but I think it looks awful. It looks like something like, it looks like a paintballer outfit. Like, it doesn't look like a bat costume, a bat suit. I'm going to show you a picture on my phone if it comes through. That's what it looks like. You can kind of see the outside right now, but yeah, it's got weird goggles. What is this? Like the mask or the symbol? Looks terrible. I mean, it kind of looks like he could like grab batarangs off of him. So I thought that was cool for a second, and then I was like, but he's got infinite on his belt buckle. His utility belt has like a billion of them. So why does he need one on his chest? It makes no sense. Why can't we get the classic yellow oval with the bat symbol? The whole purpose is to draw attention so that people shoot here because it's the thickest armor. It draws people's fire. And it looks awesome with the yellow. But no, we've got to make it look weird. Like a sketch outline of black, like Affleck's was. Or we got to make them look like daggers or batarangs. It's stupid. Just give me a symbol. And he's got like these giant shoulder pads, like he's straight out of the 80s or something. Like, come on. Like, what is with that? He's got these goggly eyes. Kind of looks like the space alien things that they were killing in the Justice League movie. It's weird. And the horns just look unnatural on this for some reason. I don't know what they did to make it look so unnatural, but yeah, not good. Not good at all. Yeah. Well, just threw my phone. But the Batmobile, that thing looks awesome. That might be my favorite looking Batmobile since Adam West. I mean, let's be real. It's sweet. It looks awesome. It's funny because a friend posted the new pictures of it, and somebody commented with the original pictures of the original issues with the retcon of Jason Todd's origin story where he steals the Batmobile's wheels. And it was funny because I was like, maybe we'll get a Jason Todd out of this one now that it's got like wheels that can come off. But the Batmobile looks awesome. It looks slick. It looks like a car rather than a tank. I don't need a tank. Batman just has a sweet car. Like, it doesn't have to make sense. It just needs to be a really awesome looking car that looks like the Batmobile. Now, I did like Tim Burton's Batmobile. I think that's the one that I'm thinking of. That one was cool. I used to have the Hot Wheels version of it. It was pretty awesome. It kind of looked like the cartoon animated series, if I remember right. If I'm talking about the right one. Sorry if I'm not. And so that if this is what the Batmobile looks like, the one that they've got in the pictures, it'd probably be a number 2 for me because I just love the Adam West Batmobile. It looks awesome. And then number 3 would be that one. I feel like I think what am I trying to say? Okay, so the I don't think DC understands what we like about Batman's costume, and and I don't think that they always get this wrong, because there are definitely some times where we get a good costume in the comic books, and we just like a plain simple Batman, but they're always trying to armor him up. And ever since The Dark Knight Rises, and maybe it was before that, but to my knowledge, I'm not Lewis. I don't have the encyclopedic knowledge of all things comics, but to my knowledge, this really started with The Dark Knight Rises, where you have an old Batman in that bat armor, which is what they based the Batman vs Superman movie on, and that's why he was in all that armor. By the way, how it should have ended did really funny with the trailers there, but yeah, it worked for that comic. It did, because he was going against Superman, and I guess it would work against other people. Like if Batman was preparing against someone super strong other than Bane, like, I guess it would work. But Batman doesn't have to make sense. Everything has to get, like in the movies, they're like, we gotta go ultra realistic. That's what people want. They want realism. No, we don't. We want it to look awesome. We don't care. If Hollywood has taught us anything, it's that people don't care about realism. I mean, it's funny. Speaking of paintball, because I did mention that, that's what his suit looks like to me. A bunch of pro paintballers. Not like anything that looks practical. Or looks good, for that matter. I did paintball once, and I loved it. It was fun, but I haven't done it ever again. But while I was doing it, it was interesting. The first time I played, this has a point, I promise. I won, and I was the reason my team won. And every game after that, I did terribly, because everybody knew that I had good strategy, I guess. I don't know, or I just was stupid. But I tried out a bunch of theories, because I'd always wondered like how things work in real life. You know, you never really know how guns work until you handle them, and then you see all these movies of people dodging bullets. No, it doesn't work. Paintballs that are really slow, you can see them coming, and you still get hit by them. There's a lot of things that don't work in movies. I found out through paintball. So there's a lot of things that we're willing to relax on, like the stormtroopers always missing in Star Wars, people being able to run across open areas in the midst of bullets without dying, all sorts of stuff like that just doesn't make any sense. Superheroes in weird costumes running around. Yeah, we're already suspending some disbelief to have Batman exist. So, like, just give me a good suit. Just give me a nice, simple costume that looks like Batman. I don't need it to be realistic. I don't need it to be like this armored dude. I just want him to look like Batman. That's it. Some of the old movies look great. I love the Adam West Batman look. Like, it's a little goofy, but it's really, it captures the essence of the character. Like, I love that Big Bang Theory where Adam West is in it, and he's like, oh, I didn't need to say Batman. When I showed up, people already knew who I was. So, I don't need to say Batman. I showed up and people knew I was Batman. That's right. That's exactly right, Adam West. Anyways, that's beside the point. I like a nice, simple, classic suit, just like we get in the comics. If you can't do the yellow, which I don't know why you can't do the yellow, just give me a nice, crisp bat. That's all it needs. Give me a nice, slick cape. I didn't even see a cape in this, but Lewis said, "Oh, that's because they're like not final product. It's Probably going to be CGI'd on. Okay, I guess. Just give me a nice looking cape. Give me a nice costume. I mean, you can make it look better than just Adam West's costume, but give me the classic Batman. I don't need all this like armor pad stuff, real metal looking. Like, I just want Batman. Just give me Batman. That's all I want. Doesn't have to be so crazy. I don't think that we really need all this weird looking stuff. He's got weird bug eyes. You can't beat the animated series with the white out eyes. In a lot of the comics, that's all he's got is the white eyes. They could do that. Like, I think that there was an explanation in the comics that the white was actually designed that way so that it blocks out their eyes so people can't see and identify them by seeing their eyes. So you could go that route. Just make it part of the design, kind of like I guess they'd be goggles, but just make them white. It'd be cool. But whatever. They could animate those like they did with Spider-Man in the last couple movies. But that's my thoughts. I thought they were trying too hard. DC just tries too hard with Batman, I think. And all we need is just a simple Batman costume. It doesn't have to be so realistic. I do like the car. The car is excellent. I wasn't terribly hating on the last Batman costume. It was okay. But this one's a bit much. I didn't like the Dark Knight one, or I didn't like the Batman vs Superman costume. I'm just not a fan of the armor. I just like a plain Batman. So that's my thoughts. Before I keep rambling on saying the same thing, looks like I just realized he's not cross-eyed. He's actually looking up, but it looks like he's cross-eyed from here. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you next time. Peace.